Okay guys, we are back with XDefiant and we have some crazy leaks with XDefiant for season 3, and we just come off the back of a recent update which was a more of a fix in the netcode. There was also going to be that quick play option for that solo player, and there was going to be the smoke grenades introduced. Now I'm playing this quick play option. I thought it was okay. My whole team leaves me in this game and it's me and one other guy, and I managed to stay alive as long as possible and do as well as I could. I think I get over 30 kills in this, but it's okay. It seems a little bit more of a balance. And look, with Black Ops coming out, people have said also that this game is dying. It is nowhere near dying. I think all the issues that are going on in Black Ops, we're riding ahead of XDefiant and nobody is screaming about it. All the, you know, the desync, the hit reg problem, saying that there's you know, the skill-based matchmaking for weapon damage. You know what I mean? It's absolutely insane what's going on about Black Ops 6 and what's going on within that game. Also, the maps haven't got great kind of reviews, and also the pace of the game seems a little bit off as well. How quickly it just seems like everything's on turbo. But to be honest, compared that to the multiplayer in XDefiant, I think, you know, they've got it down to a T. The only thing that XDefiant is missing is that grind that Black Ops have. The ranking up system that Black Ops have is absolutely on point, and I would give it its fair dues. It's okay, but we'll move through. But if you are new or a returning viewer, hit the like, hit the sub, get involved in the channel. Let me know how you're currently getting on in XDefiant, how you're getting on in Black Ops, and kind of where you sit now after a couple of days of the new patch, and also how Black Ops is. But we're going to break down the latest content from season 3. So we got to look at some of the faction characters suits. We have the Phantoms, which looks absolutely insane. We have a little bit of the Cleaners, just a little bit bland for my liking within this one. We also do have the Assassin's Creed Force look. This looks absolutely insane. We do have another look at the Assassin's Creed, which is a little bit better, black, white and red, which is the kind of the color schemes that they will be going for. We also get a bit of Rhino, a little bit bland, but we get an unbelievable looking Rhino here with that art kind of skin. It looks absolutely insane. And then a little bit further look at another Assassin's Creed character. Now that white red, I think they need to make it a little bit more rugged. It's too cartoony, superhero-y for me. I know XDefiant is like that, but with Assassin's Creed, make them look a bit rugged, a little bit like beaten up a little bit. I don't know how to explain it, but we have more skins, which looks like the M16 within that line for the Assassin's Creed team. And then we also have another look. It seems to be either, I think it's a sniper rifle or it could be a marksman rifle, but it just follows that kind of suit of the Assassin's Creed team. You can see that gold kind of shimmer on the actual side of the gun. So the skins look promising. It's a lot of white, black and red, and a little bit more of a darker one. But when it comes to the actual information itself, we're getting a couple of things in here. Tilt game mode that looks like a linear mode, a new currency system which you can earn in the game, so that's that the X coins. Assassin's Creed Faction, Brotherhood of Blades, the prestige system is coming in season 3 as well. New maps based on the Assassin's Creed games like Valhalla and Odyssey, which will be pretty cool. Don't know about Valhalla, but definitely Odyssey, and other maps currently unknown for now. New mastery camos are going to be coming out on the M1A FAMAS and the MG5. We covered that already. Events, finally, the LTMs. Season 3 is ending in sometimes in March, I assume. And then also starts December 19th into 18th to the 19th. Custom, full release, faction mastery, and the list really does go on. Faction mastery is complete challenges and then receive exclusive outfits similar to how AW works. AC Shadows, it's hinted that they might have got some cosmetics in there from there, but with the reviews coming out in Assassin's Creed Shadows and how that's been kind of labeled, maybe they'll hold off for a little bit to kind of let that game get a good bit of legs, or if it gets legs at all, because it has been pushed out. I think they were trying to correlate those two games, that when AC Shadows comes out, they wanted to have the faction in there, and it would have looked good on paper, let's say, but I don't think anybody expected the backlash of what AC got. But we are also moving on to a smaller insight to what season 4 looks like, which is pretty cool as well. We know we're getting C4, we're getting a pistol, which is the Sorceros, and the M1928 SMG, the SRS sniper, drone abilities, scale complex, it's a map, event, new mastery system, ranked reward update, and the Wolves faction and LTMS as per usual. That Wolves faction is obviously from the Ghost Recon, and it, you know, it looks absolutely insane, the content that we're going to be getting for season 3 and season 4, and hopefully that then propels the game into year 2. which there is some leaks on YouTube, but they're yet to be verified whether or not they have been data mined or not. So I'm not going to throw those out there. It just seems like wishful thinking for right now. There has been some sort of content released for Season 2, but since this update, I'm really enjoying this game. I have to be really honest, when I'm getting just brain rot from Black Ops 6 due to just the pace of the maps and the constant sweat fest. Like, there's no need for a mini-map in Black Ops 6. That's how small the maps are, and you take your eyes off your screen, you're dead immediately. So if you glance up to the left-hand corner, you're absolutely dead immediately. So it's been a bit of a hit and miss, but it's nice to be able to come back to more of the old school, I want to say, of type of multiplayer. Like, this is the multiplayer that I expected, the pace, the speed, and that level of multiplayer that I think was needed in BO6. Like, no means is XDefiant slow, by no means is it not sweaty, but there's a certain pace within XDefiant that you can gradually work up to. In Black Ops 6, it's just turbo mode straight off the bat, and it's absolutely insane. And it can be a massive turn off for a lot of players, which I've heard a lot of players being turned off with as well. When you come into XDefiant and you're playing this type of game, you can actually feel the pace being a lot slower. I actually came straight across from BO6 playing this level, and essentially you felt a lot slower. I was obviously trying to, omni move and stuff like that, so I had to get my fingers back into the rhythm of XDefiant. But once you do, you get a lot of good feelings about it. It's a fast-paced game, but the maps overall in XDefiant, for me personally, is absolutely insane. I can just honestly tell you that the size of the maps just works so well, the lanes in the map, and it just doesn't take away from the speed of the game overall. Where in BO6, it's just around the corner, gunfight, around the corner, gunfight, around the corner, gunfight, slide, gunfight. It's like you come into 100 gunfights per game, and that for me is a bit too much. And it just, if people just want that fast hit of dopamine, that's what you're gonna get. But there's no, you can't really feel like you're gaining anything from that, because it just feels like those maps were made and the game was made to rank up quickly and just get that hit of being able to unlock certain camos. And it's all based around a grind, the way Shipment was, the way Nuketown was. All the maps just feel like they're grindy maps to unlock camos, and there's no real sense of play unless you go to the control game mode or you're playing Search and Destroy. And I genuinely feel that that is only for the case of building everybody up to push them over onto the Warzone map, and they've once again probably let down the arena shooter multiplayer users for Call of Duty, and Black Ops 6 just left them in a hole again. I don't see it lasting too long after Warzone comes out, the popularity of the multiplayer. You'll get the hardcore veterans like in any game, but I just don't think it will grasp a huge amount of people once Warzone drops. I don't see it at all being as popular as maybe any other of the Call of Duties that have come, and that includes MW2, MW 2019, and also MW3. That's my honest opinion. But look, that is all from me with my little comparison on XDefiant and BO6, and also a new update on content that has dropped from XDefiant. Let me know down in the comments what you think of all of this. Also, let me know how you're currently getting on within BO6 and XDefiant. Have you kind of swapped? Have you chopped and changed the multiplayer aspect of either one? I think it's a good thing to do, and this just shows me why both of these games need to live in the same space, because they can work off each other. They genuinely can get the feedback from the gamers who want to play both of these games, if it is the vast amount of the community, and genuinely say, you know what, this is what we kind of need to learn, this is what people are leaning towards a little bit more, this is what they're not liking. And I think that's a good insight to what XDefiant is looking at as well. The feedback from the BO6 multiplayer, they're not too worried on the Warzone, they're not too worried about the zombies, they're genuinely looking at the feedback. And I can guarantee you this now, it's competition at the end of the day. It's a first person shooter that has been released, so each team is going to be looking at that and go, what do the community want, what do they not want? We were thinking of doing something similar, there's been a bad backlash of that, or maybe we can do it a little bit better. That's how gaming should work. Evolution of games by working off each other each and every time, and competition breeds growth, it breeds, evolution overall. So that's what needs to happen in my opinion. But look guys, that is all from me, and I will catch you on the next one.